One of the things I learned being a manager in that first incarnation, I learned a lot of things, but one of the things I learned that there was a big dynamic change between being a promoter and talking to a band and being the manager. The manager was like being married to five wives at the same time. I have a great wife over there, and she's terrific, but I'm thankful I only have one of you, hon, okay, not five. And in the band, you learn that all kinds of weird things are going on. Some of you guys, how many of you folks are in bands in here? Few of you. Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's not easy, right? I also learned what it takes to be a big manager, right? One thing, it takes a big band to be a big manager. You could be the smartest manager in the world, but if you don't have a big band, you're well respected. I was a well respected manager, right? If you managed Vanilla Ice at his height and you were a former parking lot attendant, you were a big manager, right? So that was one of my big takeaways. I learned how to work with record companies. I learned the different agendas that are going on when it comes to an artist's career. I mention this because if you're lucky enough to sign to a record label, you will spend a lot of your time talking about record labels, and most of it probably won't be good stuff, but it gave me a chance to understand what was going on there, and it was very important stuff for me later on in my life. I learned that there is no middle ground in the music business. You are either nowhere or you are somewhere, and that if it looks like there's something in the middle, it's because somebody took a snapshot when you were going up or you were going down. There is no middle ground. It gets back to that whole notion that this business is tough.